We're here today to announce that Jaguar has returned to racing. Formula E is a perfect match. Formula E is all about pushing the boundaries of pioneering technology and electrification, which exactly fits with the Jaguar Land Rover strategy. We recognise that in the next few years we'll see more change in electrification, more change in our products than we saw in the last decades. The automotive industry will see an absolute transformation in the next few years of the way customers consume and use vehicles. Electrification is just a part of that strategy. We live in an ever carbon conscious world, and real world usage is a real focus that we have behind how we use our cars. Racing is a perfect example where you push the vehicle to the limits and you really pioneer and push every single boundary to make that car ever more efficient. All of that technology then exactly fits with what we're doing internally in Jaguar Land Rover to develop pioneering vehicles for the future. Jaguar Land Rover is on a transformation. We're extremely proud of the fantastic product portfolio that we have now launched, and now is the natural time for us to join this really exciting series. It really fits with the technology we have, and the timing is simply perfect. Jaguar Land Rover has made no secret about the fact we will make electric vehicles. Formula E is just part of that journey, part of pushing the boundaries of that new technology, and we will become pioneers in electric vehicles. Formula E is all about stress testing all of that technology, pushing that technology to the boundary, making it perform as well as possible, making it as light as possible, making it as reliable as possible. All of those things fit with real world usage, and the technology of racing has always been about pushing the boundaries and pioneering technology. The best way I would describe change: I've worked in Jaguar Land Rover for over 30 years. I promise you we will see more changes in technology, more changes in the way we consume vehicles in the next 5 years than I saw in the last 30. The technology change is not only driven by an ever carbon conscious world, but it's also driven by buying behaviours. The Generation Y, we really shouldn't underestimate how the Generation Y population really sees the world differently. They really care about the environment. They think about sharing vehicles. They think about using technology, what they accept state-of-the-art technology. That Generation Y, as that comes through, that's going to have an incredible effect on the whole automotive industry. We at Jaguar Land Rover are embracing Generation Y as well as our traditional buyers to really make sure that we've got a strong future going forward. We really pull on the Generation Y engineers that we have in Jaguar Land Rover. We've taken on literally thousands of apprentices, students and graduates over the last few years, and we're really pulling on that technology as well as the experienced engineers. That perfect match of passionate young generation engineers that absolutely want to try anything with the experience of the other engineers is a perfect match, which is why we're extremely proud at Jaguar Land Rover that we're pushing pioneering technology. The technology change that we're seeing over the next few years, not only focusing on the environment, how those cars are more efficient, but the connectivity that customers now expect. They just expect their car to be part of their devices, which is part of your normal life. So connectivity is absolutely key. How we use the data in the vehicles, all of those things are going to become ever more important. And this technology in Formula E just pioneers and supports us pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries. Working in Jaguar Land Rover as an engineer is all about pushing the boundaries and pioneering and doing the unthinkable.